Hey everyone, this is Magic Lover recording for the MTG Noob. Playing a little Legacy one-on-one action, and this is a greedy keep, but the one-drop rotation and a Candelabra, not knowing what my opponent's on, it's greedy. One-lander, I wouldn't normally advise keeping it. Now, I'm against Enchantress, which is good from a time standpoint. So let's see what we got. My goal is going to be to crack this for basic forest, throw out Magus, then hopefully draw a land in the next 2 steps so that I can rotate the basic forest for a cradle, and then get cooking. And of course I did not. That is a bummer. So I will pitifully swing for 1 and really pray that next turn I draw land. What he's naming here is pretty important. Jeez, don't tell me this is don't tell me this is the deck I started playing green-white Helmline. That would be scary. Again, we do not draw land. This is why you don't keep one-landers. Ay. So he rips out a Helm here and activates it. Of course done. So as I usually record my videos, not only lessons in what to do in certain circumstances, but what not to do. And this is a good example of what not to do. Keep one-landers. Maybe if that first Magus had been a Noble Hierarch. Maybe. But even that's loose. The good news is he's kind of stalled out here. And I am going to crop rotate. I am, of course, witnessing with nothing in my graveyard just to get the creature count up. Since my plan will be, since I'm sure if he draws a Helm, I'm dead. And now with drawing an enchantment, that's almost assured. Thins out his deck a little bit. So he's drawing acceleration and ramp, and I'm guessing half the combo. Come on, basic forest. Ooh, I'll take it. Okay. Well, we're in business. Let's get that out. See this. Let's... Well, despite my predictions of doom and gloom, it looks like we will be able to Genesis Wave here for a boatload. Just took us a while to get going. Do we want to crop rotate? Nah, don't need to. And with Genesis Waving for more than 6 or 7, not worried about not hitting one more mana source. So I'll tap out here. Let's see what we've got. This is a pretty good hit. Of course, we can't use the Garrick, but I'll take this. That Rest in Peace is going to screw up our rinse and repeat cycle with Eternal Witness, but that's okay. I actually couldn't even put that trigger on the battlefield. And I will... Yeah. Why not? So he's got one turn to be lethal, and then he's going to get overrun for 1 billion. So he's either got a Solitary Confinement, a Terminus, which if he's playing Enchantress, I doubt. Oh, that's not good. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of funny. I've never played against this deck. I thought I was really the only one running it. And apparently, I'm not. So, that's kind of funny. I will let it tick to my draw step so he can win. But, yeah. I thought I was the only one who ran a green-white Enchantress deck. Helmline Enchantress deck, but apparently I'm not. So, Slime's coming. Whoops. Not worried about his creatures, so Leyline comes in. And my extra acceleration goes out. Scavenging Ooze is out. I will not need Witness. I will not need Ooze. Life gain is irrelevant. And I'll take it. I will mull pretty hard for Leylines here, because since I'm used to playing a green-white Helmline deck. Oh, that's gonna hurt. I will take this. Now, I don't have as much time as I'd hope, because Leyline will be good until he draws an O-ring. And he can, you know, he's playing tutors and everything, so it's just a question of when I get it. Now, of course, if that were any one drop or not 2 cradles, I'd be in great shape. Oh, that's a keeper. I'm gonna get a little greedy here. Just because I need to rip a huge wave. And I'm going to need all the Excel I can get. I didn't see any creature resistance from no paths or swords. I don't know if he brought it in. I doubt it. If he's playing the list I play, he just probably brought in like Journey to Nowheres, that kind of stuff, which I'll happily 1-for-1 trade him, especially because it can't target land. So, yeah, about 90% on that. I can't remember if Journey to Nowhere is non-land. Oh no, actually Journey to Nowhere is just creature. So yeah, it can go after the harbor. Well, let's give this a shot. Oh, that's real handy. And I will crop rotate this into a temple. It's probably wondering why in God's creation I do that. I only do that because I have the second cradle in hand. So, still a bit surprised that, that's okay. I can actually pay for that. Yep, that will be a target of the acidic slime I'm bound to hit. 9, 10, 11, 12, depending on what I hit here. Don't be a land. Oh, it's a land. 1, 2, 3, 4. Playing 1 for that. You know what? I'm actually going to play the cradle and swing. Because he can't... He's got to pay 1 for this if he chooses to. Even if he does, he's got 4. He doesn't have a way to excel. So I'm betting he can't rip off the helm next turn. So I'm just going to swing. That's a I hate that bug. You can't use this to pay for this enchantment. You know, anything that's pay, I can't trigger this to untap this to generate more mana. I hate that. Fine. 6. So that gets him down. See if he pays it. Yeah, he does. Good. I'm okay with that. Again, he still has to get around this. And I'm gonna drop... Ooh, okay. He can destroy stuff of mine. Do I go for it here? No, he still has to O-ring this. And have enough to... Yeah, I'm gonna beat him up. Same thing. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm actually on the beatdown plan. Yeah, if I was gonna say if I am, I'd stop paying for it. And see if I've critically miscalculated. Moat, that's fine. That will be the first to die. Okay. Let's get crazy. And we'll fire this wave up. Wish I could have killed that rest in peace. Ooh. Let's put the slime trigger up front and get that guy. Then put all reveal this way. Okay, I think this will work. Slime, forest. How about this, then this, then the, do we go for good? Do we go for target permanent? Yeah, I'm gonna go for moat. And let's see. Let's untap that. What do I have? Just one hierarch. Okay. So this should be a good game. Hopefully it is. I don't think with 6 mana, I haven't seen a Seraph Sanctum out of him yet, but with 6 mana I don't think he can rest in peace, helm, and activate. That's not going to do it. I mean, the good news is I can pay for even not being able to untap it for the elephant grass trigger. I can still get 4 damage to it even if he double elephant grasses me. In response to the trigger, he's going to bring something up. Solitary confinement. What a kick in the pants. It's too late though. He doesn't have the mana. Oh. Well, now he's got Sanctum. And I'm in trouble because both of my acidic slimes. Bummer. Yeah. It's a pretty good checkmate. I think he's got it. That is a bummer. Yep. Well, I'll freely admit, I don't like being on the other end of this deck. I mean, he's playing it more like traditional Enchantress with, Rest in Peace and Helm thrown in, than what I play, which is I don't play with the Argothians. I do play with Enchantress Presence, but I don't play some of the suite of, like, Karmic Justice, Solitary Confinement. I play a little more aggro to, excuse me, acceleration to try and get the combo online faster. But 2 solitaries. I guess with this much card draw, he's not too worried about it. Hasn't drawn that helm yet. No, didn't want to block. Bummer. So, almost got him done. I mean, my only out here, sadly, since we both burned through most of our libraries, is if I can get a hold of another Leyline of Sanctity and then somehow have him go through the rest of his deck and draw triggers and not get an O-ring. So, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's possibly sideboarded him out. That's not good. I don't think we'll get to that point. Careful, buddy. I'm at 19. I've got a couple blockers. I mean, doesn't look like his first rodeo, but he does have to be careful about drawing dead. Drawing an empty library. Mm-hmm. I mean, skip your draw step, so pretty much he can go down to 0 and still have enough, time to win. And that's all she wrote. So, I'm, well, I guess a little selfishly glad to see the deck doing well. I've always loved Helm of Obedience, and now with Rest in Peace, I think it's a pretty legit combo. Anyway, thanks for watching.